All right, guys, so I just left Napa to go get some oils and stuff. So the stinking Hustler, man, has just been down for about 3 weeks. Just haven't had a chance to look at it. So I pulled it out the other day. Well, I went through all the fluids and caps and everything, and everything's just dry in the hydros. I thought the belts maybe have come off, or maybe the hydraulic belts snapped. But you guys remember when the Hustler stopped running as far as the hydros, because it kept leaking out everywhere all the time. Took it in, got it replaced. It was a big stink. Hustler saying they're not replacing anything, even though it was all under warranty. My dealer, their guys are awesome, so they ended up taking care of it and figuring it out. I'll never buy another Hustler again because of the back and forth stuff with them. When it comes to something that was under warranty, they gave such a hard time about. So and that's from Hustler, not my dealer. My dealer was actually the cool one, so I'll never buy anything from Hustler just because of that. I'm not bashing Hustler. I'm just pretty aggravated that that this unit keeps leaking all its hydraulic fluid out, and it's just annoying. It took it there, they fixed everything, and it looks like it's leaking from the exact same place again. I mean, it's what happens. It's maintenance stuff and blah, blah, blah. But my thing is when something happens and something goes wrong, you take care of your customers and you fix stuff. And if it's something I have to pay for and it's not under warranty, I don't care, man. I'll pay for it. It's no big deal. But when it's something that's supposed to be under warranty and you just don't want to warranty it, that's when I have a problem. And then the dealer themselves has to go, dude, we're going to make sure this customer's happy because, we need our customers. And they have to take care of it instead. So that's aggravating. But I'm going to do an up-to-date review on the Hustlers. I still like the Trim Star. Would I buy another Trim Star? Because of the handles that I thought was really cool and nostalgic in the beginning, no, I would not buy another Trim Star. But I like everything else about it. It's been a great mower. It cuts well, handles well, all that stuff. It's just slow in my opinion for a 36. But would I recommend you buying it if you like those handles? Yeah, I would recommend buying it. It's a good mower. But just a couple things have just fallen apart on it. And I don't know. I think compared to some other mowers, I don't think that it's built as good, honestly. And I know that, I don't know. So on the 54-inch X1, when it's running, it is a good mower. That Kawasaki engine's done great. Everything has been doing well on it. It's just the hydros just feel like it's broken. It's crazy how loose they are after not that long. This happened like a year and a half ago. They just started getting really loose. There's like inches of pull before the mower stops and goes into goes into zero turn mode. It's too loose for me. But a lot of people like that though. So I'm not going to say that's a flaw. I'm going to say that they just got way looser than I expected them to get. The leaking on it has just been really annoying. Otherwise though, the deck, all the hardware on it, it's built. It's a little tank. They're good, but I just mainly would not buy another one because of the warranty stuff with Hustler. But other than that, they are good machines. But maybe I just got a fluke off. I'm not ranting or getting upset. So yeah, my experience with Hustler, as far as my dealer and getting these hydro lines replaced and all that under warranty, which they should have been, hasn't been the best experience. I've been really disappointed with it, but whatever. You move on, you do whatever. Guys, we spend $10,000 to $13,000, $14,000 on these big mowers. The least you could do is replace a $5 hose under warranty when it's under warranty. If it's not under warranty, dude, I'll pay for it. It's no big deal. I don't need your stuff for free, but it is just disappointing, and it makes you just not want to buy the machine again. I'm going to do an updated review on that mower here soon. A lot of people have asked how it's been doing. We've been using the Skag. I think we've thrown about 400 hours on the Skag now. So I'm gonna get in here at the shop, and I gotta finish moving stuff from the other one, and I have to get oil changed and sharpen some blades and do some stuff. I'm so low. It's Sunday, man. It's Sunday. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but we didn't get to bed until like 3 o'clock Friday morning, and then we didn't get to bed until 3 o'clock this morning. And it's noon, but I'm here. anyways, before I klutzed out, you guys remember these Husky, this rail system that I use in the trailer originally? I'm recycling these for like wall hangers, put wall stuff. So I'm probably going to put a ladder right here. Here's the only thing that bothers me about this shop. Somebody inside the next shop hit this wall and bowed it out about a good foot, so that's kind of aggravating me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but to put shelves and stuff, then I'm losing like a foot of room in here. But I've tried kicking it back and it's hitting something. I don't want to like keep pushing it and destroy whatever's next door. So whatever. Let's see, we'll do this. Just pop it right here. Self-tapping screws. Alright, and it's strong enough to hold like a ladder, a big old ladder that I got. And then, whoa, that's not straight at all. Alright, there we go. And then I'll use this to hang some equipment or pole saws or something. Let's see, that's about even. Alright, so that'll work out right there. Let me go grab the ladder. Let's see. We have that right there. That'll hold that just fine. There we go. I have a couple of these extra hangers left over. I'll probably just bust them down on the walls, and so I can just hang some old equipment that we're not using. Like my broken Shindawa. Like this. Let me go ahead and pull out the mower. We'll go ahead and pull out the mower. I gotta change the oil in it, and I want to try to rig up like use one of the GreenTouch cooler racks to try to make something to hold the trash cans. Alright guys, so this is where we're at as far as the shop goes. You can see how much room there is. Let me go back here in the corner. Let me take it back in this corner. So we have 1,500 square feet. And I love that we can fit dump truck, the Chevy, which is awesome because we keep the Chevy away from the house now, which gives us less clutter at our home, which is great. You guys saw we can fit the Skag debris loader in here. We have about 5 feet of room right down the middle where we can rip stuff in the middle. So this is going to work out, you know, pretty well. So we're going to take the. I got a cool idea. So when we want to blow the shop out, I'll show you guys. We can back this up and use the exhaust tube and full blown just blow this whole shop out. Keep it nice and dustless. So, is that a word? Dustless? Yeah. Speaking of dustless, yeah, there's a lot of dust on that camera. Oh my God. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting to put the lens cap on it, and then I've been having it out and all this dirt and dust gets all over it. So, but anyways, let's get the blade sharpened and let's get some oil changed. Also, we're going to be using this trailer more, so the locks for the racks, you know, the aluminum blocks, they're just a tiny bit off. So I'm just going to go ahead and adjust them to stay in here because we're going to be probably using this trailer more. And since I've had a lot of sticks stolen from me, I don't have the sticks to fill up all the racks anymore. So we have that. All right, so I have a flat on the 36 that's been there for several weeks, and I've asked you know, my old crew leader to fix it like 19 times, and he never did. So I'm gonna have to fix that today. I want to put a GreenTouch blower rack. I want to put that on this 4x8 trailer that carries around the debris floater. I'm probably going to end up putting 2 racks on here. So we're going to pop that on today, hopefully, if we have the time, and rack this thing up also. Take this down, pull this all the way back so I can easily get to the oil filter, which is top mounted, which is pretty awesome. Let me see what this number is. All right, hopefully I have the same oil filter. So hopefully. We'll go ahead and vent this cap. You always want to vent the cap. So let me take that there. Let me go ahead and lift the seat up. And we are ready to change some oil, son. I love that this Cheetah comes with the screw off. So you don't have to worry about, you know, you don't have to worry about any, you know, like on the Hustler, you know, you have to have an 18 or a 17 or whatever it is. So I love that you don't have to worry about that on here. So just screw it off, change the oil. So you'll just pull this down from there, and then all you'll do is just unscrew it. I kind of like to leave it up like this, so oil's not, watch out for that exhaust like I just did. That way oil's not getting all on my hand first. And then just let it drain. Here's something else I really like. Let me get in here, show you guys. This is something else I really like on the Cheetah, on the COoler, well, the COoler engine that I'm not used to on a lawnmower. It is a top mounted oil filter. And look how messless that is. That is freaking dope. So you take it off and all the oil is contained and kept right there. You're not having any mess. I'll tell you, this is the cleanest oil change, I said it before, that I've ever had on a mower before, ever. So sorry, I wasn't looking, and I'm like not even filming the freaking thing. But anyway, this is the quickest oil change I've ever had on a mower, and it's awesome. So let's go make sure I have the right filter. All right, is this yeah. All right, so just to show you guys, I use the Purilators. So I use the Purolator. I use the 10241 Purolator is what I use on the COoler. So there you go, 10241, that's what I use. All right, in case you guys do not know, you always make sure that your seal, you know, has some oil on it before you put it down. That's typically on a car, but I still maintain that concept on a mower, even though on this particular setup, I don't see it necessary, but on the Hustlers and the Kawasaki engines, I always do that. Always make sure when you pull off, just a little hand tight. It's just a general rule of thumb. Always make sure when you pull off an oil filter that the original seal is actually on the oil filter, because sometimes those seals will come off. They stick to the you know, where you you know, off the oil pump, they'll stick where you put the oil filter. So they'll stick where you put the oil filter. You don't notice it, and then you're basically double gasketing your oil filter, and then you can have a huge major leak from it. Usually that's on cars. I've never heard it being done on a mower, but I know the Kawasaki's, it goes flat up against that mounting area, the mounting ring. And this does too, but it's easier to notice it's not going to happen on here because you got a top down view as opposed to being up underneath or down on the side. You're screwing it off. Always double check your oil filter. Make sure that the original seal ring is on that oil filter. Make sure that that gasket is on there. If you notice that gasket is gone, it means it's still stuck to your mower, and you're going to end up doing a double gasket, leaking oil and blowing your motor out. Okay, so while that is draining, there's a lot of things that I want to do in here. It's got some 240 in the back. It's got 240 in the back. It's got more power back there. We have, you know, free electricity in here. Well, I mean, we pay for it, but really, man, it's free. We can leave the lights on here 24 hours a day. We can leave something plugged in, small fridge and all that running 24 hours a day. I am going to end up putting a small refrigerator in here. So that'll be something we do eventually. I'm gonna put a small fridge in here. That way there's things guys they want to take the next day or something like that. Oops, sorry, it got dark. You know the deal. There's food or something the guys want to leave overnight in here, you know, whatever. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so let's take a look at this GreenTouch BPS 100 blower rack that I had on the back of the dump truck. And let's see where I can mount it up here real quick. Okay, so I'm looking at possibly, I don't want to obstruct the loader tube. So, and that's typically going to be on the back. The feed tube and then the exhaust tube is right here. So I might do something like this right here. Kind of cat a corner, maybe. Or I could do it on the side. Let's see. I might actually cat-a-corner it. Yeah, I may cat-a-corner it. That way, if I'm doing feed on the side right here, it's not wrapping around the blower. You know what I'm saying? It's not wearing a hole or anything out. I don't want it in the front, obviously. So I think that this might end up being a good spot for it. So I think I'm going to try that. All right, I found my spots. Let's get to drilling. Perfect. All right, perfect. Let's get the other one. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I was gonna cat-a-corner it, but then I realized it would have stuck out a little far, or, you know, it wouldn't have been farther than the wheels and all that, but that way everything is just constrained and tightened up, you know. So that's gonna face forward. 2 bolts would be plenty on that. And now we have a blower rack on there. I'm gonna end up putting a gas tank rack on there and all that stuff too, so yeah. Okay, so I pre-drilled one of these holes. And man, this thing is a beast. This steel is no joke, man. So I looked around and I think the best place to do it would be to mount it on the front here. So I went ahead and took one of my self-tapping screws and I pre-drilled a hole. I'm gonna have to do the other 2. So let's get that in there. So let's put this back on some torque settings. Let's do let's see what this is. All right, this stuff is no joke, man. So obviously we're gonna have to put 2 more in, so it doesn't, let's level it. That's about level. This Ryobi drill is the bomb, son. I love this thing. All right, put it back with torque. All right, so anyways, I've been looking for something to do to be able to hold a trash can, set up tie strapping it and all that stuff. And I figured that the GreenTouch cooler racks would be perfect since it's designed to hold a 5-gallon round, water tank anyway. So yeah, I think that that's gonna work. I think that's gonna be awesome, man. Well, I guess one way to find out is let's go get a 5-gallon jug. All right, guys, so let's check this out. So this is pretty neat, though. I've never done this or tried this, but the other day when I was, I had the, my garbage stick and I was grabbing stuff and, a bag just gets in the way. It looks trashy. There's crap all over the place. The bag caught something and ripped and all the crap came out. I was just like, ah. So I had a couple of these cooler racks I haven't put up yet, and I thought of, you know, I thought of taking one, you know, and putting it up. I'm sitting here pointing this out to you guys, and I'm covering it. Sorry. So anyway, run some bolts across the bottom here. You saw what it took to get that thing drilled in there. Self-tapping screw work, but I went ahead and took a drill because the scag, this steel is super thick. So I mean, it's, dude, you see what I'm saying? It's on here, man. This is freaking awesome. So let's take this, throw that there. This is, man, this is so killer. So we can get this thing locked up, or strapped up, clamped up, and that's it. I'll just tuck this back there. And man, look how awesome this is. This is freaking cool. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think? Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. You could probably mount this, I would imagine, on any mower out there. So, like I said, so take a cooler rack and turn it into a trash can mount. So let's see if I can let me close the seat up and get on here. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh my God, man. Whee! Dude, this is perfect. Perfect. This is so perfect. Perfect. Piece of trash right here. Dude, this is so perfect. And these little cans from Home Depot are really cheap, and they have lids and everything on it. I don't really imagine having a lid, but man, this is awesome. This is awesome. Let's see, I got some 1550 for the hydros on the Hustler, and I'm getting some 2050 synthetic, Mobile One synthetic for the Skag. Man, I had to put 60 pounds of air there you are. All right, so here's how we're looking on the equipment in trailer 2. You know, usually we've been running trailer 1, but you know, ever since the Hustler has been down, we've been running trailer 2, so I had to readjust everything to fit in here. So since all of my Echo stuff was stolen, we just have everything steel. And I like the Echo equipment, guys. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I bought 2 of the 3 pieces of equipment. I'm not on the UAG program anymore. I resigned. I just had issues with certain things and I didn't like it. And I just couldn't commit the time that was needed to do what was needed to be done. You know, I think everybody there is great people, but you know, I bought 3 out of the 4 pieces of Echo equipment I bought. I mean that we have. I bought the 2620, I bought the Shindawa, and I bought the 590 chainsaw. So we got a couple pieces of equipment which were hedge trimmers, and one of them were stolen. The Echo 2620 was stolen. The 2620 Edger was stolen, along with some other stuff that was stolen. So the 90, the FC90, the engine was stolen to put on an old set of hedge trimmers. So we can't use the FC90 anymore. My guys don't like the 91. It's just too heavy. It's too heavy, man. They don't like it. So I'm going to have to go find, the only thing that I had with the Echo Edger that I did not like was that it did not fit on the rack space like this, like everything else. The curve was more dramatic. Therefore, it created a shorter length to be able to put the blocks on there to put on the racks. But I'm going to go buy a Husqvarna Edger because I tried one out and the guys really liked it. But for power, if I'm burning out an area to do like, you know, dropping sod and stuff, I want a 2620 or I want that Shindawa. 2620's gone. The Shindawa's even better. It's lighter and just as powerful. But the guys really like the Husqvarna. I got to get it back. My neighbor stole it and he's been using it. I got to go grab it from him. Love you, Gerald. But he's been using it. It's light and it's powerful and it's perfect, man. They actually like it. Tommy likes the steel the best, but everybody else and myself, they like that Husqvarna. So I think that we're going to end up replacing them with the Husqvarna 525s, and I'm going to get a Husqvarna Edger and try it out. They are sending me a pole saw because my other this pole saw right here, the engine block took a dump. And I'm still debating everything. The head's new and all that. $400 to replace the engine. I'm probably going to do it just to have that extra one, and I'll actually keep that locked up on the dump truck. But that pole saw, the 280, still in there. So we're gonna end up getting a Husqvarna for the other trailer. But anyways, I just want to show you guys. I got a Shurcan, a new one I need to put in there. Those guys are awesome. Those guys rock. Where is my Shurcan? I have to go. I don't know where I put my Shurcan. Anyways, I'm gonna have to, I can't finish the shop today. I got to get going. There was so much more stuff I wanted to do, but all the maintenance really took up a lot of my time. So I'm gonna lock all this up real quick. All right guys, so I'll show you the shop around again. Here we go. There's the entire shop. So we can, sorry guys, hold on. It's the only thing about coming in here, the camera darkens out. Let me turn this way. So anyways, like I said, we can fit the Chevy in here. Let me go all the way around. We can fit the Chevy in here. Got a bench against the wall. We have trailer 2 right there, trailer 1 right here, the dump truck here. We've got, you know, about 6 feet of room in between everything right here. So right here's a couple of 580 BTSs. You know, those are my boys. The little connecting ring for both blower handles is gone, broke off. Of course, there's the Husqvarna 525 head trimmers that were broken, my favorites. So anyways, those rings are on the way because those 2 blowers have been down. So anyways, I didn't get as much done today as I wanted to, just because I have like a whole bunch of stuff I gotta get out of here and do. But at least we got the air compressor. We got the air compressor mounted or bolted to the table. We have the bench grinder bolted to the table. The hose reel mounted to the table or to the bench. So I got a lot more organizing to do. Show you guys the line of orange that we got here. Look at all this orange, man. This is beautiful, beautiful orange. So we have the giant vac. It's been doing a killer job. It needs a new tire on the front of it. The tire is just blown out. Right here is the 36. We have the 52 V-Ride 2 we've been demoing in trailer 2 right now. So the 36 is sitting out. And then here's the debris loader. I'm gonna get a PVC tube that's 7 inches and mount it up to here. That way it's a hard thing and it's not just, it's not limping over, and I don't have elephant trunk right there. Just stop it, dude. All right. So anyway, check this out. I got this mounted up. So that's the 580 BTS, and it's mounted on the BPS 100. So that's a 580 BTS, and it's mounted on the GreenTouch BPS 100. Right here I got the handle. This is mounted on the back and it holds the handle. So yeah, this is awesome. So it's on there, man. It ain't going anywhere. So this is a 4x7 trailer. Let me pick this up. So 4x7 trailer. This is the Skag debris loader, and this is the 18 horsepower with the Vanguard on it. I love this freaking thing. It is so awesome. It tows really well because it's supposed to go on a mount on the back of the dump truck like you guys saw. It didn't work, so I got hooked up with a 4x8 trailer, and we mounted it on there. And you know, I got a blower. I'll put a gas can rack on there with a Shurcan. That way we can keep that thing fueled up. So I'll put a 5-gallon Shurcan on here, probably on the other front side. That way we can leave the sides open for the feeding tube. And yeah, we're good to go. So what I'm gonna do now, just for fun, is I'm gonna blow the place out using the debris loader. Let's do it. Okay, and that's how you can sure hellfire blow out your shop.